The unnecessary shall die, and only the necessary lives. Beruga will make this world fantastic. Your duty is finished. Oh, you've come too. Wait, don't try to move. I arrived just as Lord Kumari came with you terribly injured. You may be aware of this, but the Star of Darkness has reemerged. It erased a city from the world with no effort. Hi, Lord Kumari. Thanks for saving me from death in the robot factory. Hark, I'm glad you're safe. You met him, didn't you? The man they call Beruga. Yeah, I did. He introduced the Star of Darkness and bred disharmony. The balance of life was shattered, leaving man unaffected by death. But in Lhasa, there's an old saying. Starstones laid at the grave at the time's end calls the golden child. Mayhu journeyed far seeking the truth behind the saying, but Mayhu only managed to obtain fleeting glimpses of the truth. Human fate is a fixed loop. What one seeks is not always found. You are different. You exist outside the loop of fate. Seek out the Starstones and place them at the grave at time's end. There is no other way of realigning the disrupted loop of fate. Yeah, so Lord Kumari is saying, like, yep, this is a, humanity is in a loop of fate, like, which, is from the intro of the game. They're saying, like, the side of life will flourish, build up stuff. The side of life will flourish, kills, it's a cycle. Humanity, can't escape it. And he's like, well, but see, here's the thing, Ark. You're not exactly part of humanity now, are you? So you can change things. It's like, well, I mean, I guess that makes sense. There's this natural cycle to stuff, and Beruga's like, forget the cycle. I'm gonna have everyone live forever, but I get to pick who is and who isn't included in that. And Kumari's like, luckily, I've got someone on my side who's also outside the cycle. Battle of the Fate Defiers. Oh, no. Now the problem with being here in Tibet is I have no easy access to the ocean. Come on, please let there be a dock. No, India, why don't you have a dock? Off we go, in search of what did he say? We're looking for magic things that talk about the past and blah, 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 blah. And Mayhu went to find them, and maybe we should talk to Mayhu, I guess. I mean, I know where to go, but there's definitely been some instances in this game where it's like, oops, you never set the flag, so you have to go back all the way to the start. Mayhu? Do I have to set a flag with you? Because I know where to send Ark, but I could send Ark there and then they'd be like, oh, I don't know what this is because I didn't talk to you, so. Yeah, I've traveled seeking the truth. I have the power to dimly see into the future. I tried to find the Starstones with that power, but I could not. Strangely, now I can vaguely see them. I can see their locations, and I see who is getting them. Starstones are in an icy village, a hot and arid land, a town that has died, an ancient temple, and a high rock tower. They all await you. Okay, I don't know if that was necessary or not. That could just be, telling the player a hint, but it happened in a few places now where I'm like, go straight to the end, and then I get there, I'm like, oh, I never set a flag, so I have to go back to the beginning and, investigate. Here, this is one of them. When we were here in Luron, and I got to the end, it's like, oh, you never, touched the one piece of fabric in the room, so go all the way back to the other side of town. And I was like, no. So you know what? We'll talk to Mayhu, just in case. Got it. Go to this shrine right here. And then Ark gets there. He's like, why am I at this shrine? I'm like, Ark, please. You know why you're at this shrine. He's like, nope, no, I don't. Sailing, sailing over the bounding waves. We're trying to get to South America, to Chile and its graves. It kind of works for what we're doing. Now, we've passed by this dock many a time and never really made use of what was here because, well, we weren't in search of this place before. Now we are. Whoop. I hope you're ready for things to get trippy, because we're gonna go on a magical journey. A strange voice whispered in Ark's head. Ark, Take the goblet placed on the altar. Ark, as if hypnotized, carried the goblet to his lips. Blah. Yeah, things are about to you're going on a special journey. A mind journey. So things are about to get a little weird, just let you know. This is Asterica, the holy land that observes the growth of humans. Kind of sound like the Moo people from Illusion of Gaia. Ark, on awakening, you shall be witness to an odd vision. Or not Moo people, the Moon people. Perel? Freedom's probably... Ark, did you not just listen to the spirits that say you're having a vision? I am Pela, a priest serving Lord Mela. Go hear what Lord Mela wishes to tell you. Meilin, it's you. What are you doing here? How dare you? I am Melia, priestess, a priest serving Lord Mela. Yeah, so like, it's fair. Ark could not have known that the Elder was setting him up for stuff because like, there's no way you know. But yeah, he is a little stupid too. Like, drink the goblet, you're gonna see a vision, and you're like, Perel, what are you doing here? Like, I'm not Ark, please. Hi? Holy ceremony is held yearly as Asterica's custom. At the 6 goblets on the altar, Night Doom? Ugh. Night Dew collects over a year. One of them is said to bring the drinker close to the gods. The chosen drinks one and spends a year without food or drink. Drinking the wrong goblet means death, but if the correct choice is made, a god is born from our tribe. From the last ritual, today is exactly 1 year. 2 priests have gone to inspect, but they have not returned. I would therefore like to ask a skilled warrior like you to go. Okay. Hello? Push, 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 push. Push, 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 push. Don't mind me just rearranging your furniture while I'm on a magic spirit journey. Like, look. I don't know what these visions are all about. I don't understand what's going on, so I'm just gonna put your statues in different places. I hope you don't mind. Like, well, that's kind of the point of what you're supposed to be doing, but we don't really like why you're doing it. You like my shelves? Well, thank you. Yeah, it's gonna be weird when I post some other videos after I'm done with Terranigma, because then I'll be done with the Quintet trilogy. And then I'm gonna be going back to before I had them. Like before I was still doing green screen for some of the stuff. There. Go. Oh my, there's magic mind spiders. Could I take a different mental trip? I don't like this one anymore. It's a spiritual journey. It's important, Ark. Are you paying attention? You're like, no, there's creepy spiders and eyeballs and a holy suit, though. Is this better than our, like... No. Anti-confusion changes strength into luck. So... resist confusion and less outright damage, but more critical hits. So whatever, we're gonna keep our, like, anti-death spell armor on. That seems like the better call. Yeah, get out of here, giant floating eyeball. D&D called, they want their beholder back. Come on, out of the way. I'm not sure why they make you do this, like, little mini dungeon. Like, why couldn't you just give me the vision? Like, well, we wanted a place to hide some treasure. Like, just put it in the room with, like, but there's a magic. Just put it in the room. You can even put it in the room after you have your little, you know, spirit vision in your mind. Ark obtained a magic rock. Doo-da. Doo-da. Here's attack and here is block. Oh, the doo-da day. Okay, there we go. please, Ark, don't be like, L, Royd, Fida? Like, you know they're not. Unbelievable. You chose the correct goblet? So you were alive. What? Phyla? Now, like, now your vision, like, your hallucination vision is going so crazy that you're not even spelling Fida's name correctly. I can see the scene a year ago. I took you as you wailed to the back of the altar, and you became totally alone. You endured the year of solitude and became superhuman. This year was long. It felt like centuries. Also, you know, another kind of reference to Illusion of Gaia, where Will had to play Russian glass, and like, here's one of the, I don't remember if it was 5 or 6, like, one of these 5-6 goblets is poisoned and will kill you. So like, don't pick that one, and this one's for the opposite. It's like, one of these ones is like the dew collected over a year that will turn you into a god, and the other ones you'll die of starvation. Have fun. I spent every day in fear that the candle of life will be snuffed, but I never died. When I became like this, I understood the true significance of God. Humans are pathetic creatures. Driven by desires, living in misery. Like, this vision's taking a turn. A ritual this stupid is only for gaining power over other tribes. I've had enough of people. If they all disappeared, it will be peaceful. Womp. What are you doing? I'm going to make you a god of death. Elle, stop! What is wrong with a life that never ends? Phyla, stop it. It's pointless to say anything now. Okay, so weird. He even calls her Phyla, not Fida. And I honestly do not know if that's a typo, or if it's like, you know, just like when you're like, Perel, he's like, I'm not Perel, I'm Pela, I'm a high priest. Like, I don't know. You never can tell with the quintet dialogue. Before I leave this world, I'll show you a human quality, an emotion called love. Uh-huh. Phyla, I love you. Yeah, when we're reborn, we'll be joined again. Womp. Arx is like, could I have the hallucination where L isn't a vindictive death god? Like, no. Hi. Did you come seeking an immortal body? Humans are all the same. Yeah, for an instant, your face looked like a demon. A person is said to have 2 faces, the external and the internal selves. Maybe that sacred goblet's water just awakens the internal soul. Wow. Profound, Ark. Like, that's probably the most profound thing. Well, yeah. Then why don't you try it yourself? The goblet behind you is filled to the brim. And then she's like, no, she just says chuckle. The goblet's filled to the brim. Chuckle. Like, what? This is the one you want, wink. You're like, this is... What if I want this one? No. Then you'll die. But what if I went, no, Ark? You're not even here, Ark. Like, just... You're on a vision quest. Just take the goblet you're supposed to drink. You're not really doing this. It's fine. Ew, tastes gross. The end of human life is trite. Ow. Well, that's the thing. Ooh, strange dream. And after all of that, like, I saw my friends, but they weren't really my friends. They were people, and they were doing a ceremony, and there was something about, like, humanity and everlasting life, nope, it's gone. Strange dream. Weird. Ark obtained a Starstone. Whatever magic, the magic is gone. Like, Ark, what did you take from this vision quest? And he's like, you know, I'm kind of thirsty, actually. All this talk about goblets, and you're just like... Nothing about the cycle of life and death. Nope. Nothing about, like, 2 faces. One's the internal, one's the external. Nope, I'm thirsty. That's what I got. For those who missed it, we saw a little cutscene in Neo Tokyo where he flooded Neo Tokyo with Asmodeus, the 90% mortality virus that is what killed the world the last time. Like, the whole reason you had to resurrect the world at the very beginning of the game is because the world died off. The world died off, and before we didn't know, it's just you were resurrecting the world, there wasn't anything, and then it turns out it's because we just learned Asmodeus killed everybody. At least all the people. I mean, and then, things also spiraled out of control, presumably, after that, because, plants are fine. But yeah, we saw Asmodeus released into Neo Tokyo, and we just saw everybody die. Woo, isn't that great? So now here we are in Neo Tokyo, and there is nobody left. Like, we came here earlier in the game, and it was like, haha, we're breaking the fourth wall, and we're going to this place, when Loire is still in, like, medieval France territory. They're in 1995, and they're just being like, cutesy stuff, and fourth wall breaks, and fun times, and now everyone's dead. But now we come here to the subway tunnels, and there's this door. It was the only one that wouldn't open before. And let me in. I know it's the one that wouldn't open before. I need to go into it now. You. There we go. What's that sound? It sounds like it's coming from the desk in the corner. Hello? There you go. Looks like there's a transceiver in the drawer. Obtained a train. How do you not know what a login is for a computer, but you know what a transceiver is? A girl's voice can be faintly heard. Help. Someone help. There's someone alive. There's a survivor here. Help. Daddy, Mommy. Can you hear me? Where are you? Help. Yeah, that girl doesn't sound like she knows how to operate the unit. She's probably got the talk button pressed the whole time. Hey, release the button. Ugh, quiet. Do you hear the sound behind the voice? Well, I didn't until you cued the sound effect in, but now I do. Help, isn't anybody there? Hear it? The sound of flowing water. There's no river in this town. That means the sewers, most likely. There's gotta be a way underground. It's like you come into the town and everyone's dead except a little girl, which makes sense. I'm certain this door was, yeah, that's weird. That, like, you came in here and this door was locked, and then, like, you go and listen and now it's not locked. That, I think, is just magic video game stuff. There's not a reason for that. Just Ark being like, huh, well, that's a weird thing. Fourth wall. Ugh, what a stench. This is overwhelming. The more fancy a town, the more dirty the back. Yeah, tell that to, what was the name of the place in Illusion of Gaia with the slave trade? Whatever. Place with all the flower petals. Gotta breathe through my mouth to save my nose. Yeah, the tech levels in this game are all over the place. That said, we're sort of like Tokyo, Paris, and New York are all at least modern 95 now. The only ones we haven't really... Well, the ones we can still evolve that we haven't yet are Suncoast in Australia, Near Lake, and Lisbon. God, locked. If I just use it, can I? No. So I don't know if I need the transceiver equipped, because it's not doing anything with it equipped. Hey, it's also these guys. You remember these guys from Dr. Beruga's lab? Oh, right, I was gonna say, and then I got distracted. Yeah, it makes sense. You're like, okay, so everyone died, but now there's this little girl that's still alive. What? To be fair, it said specifically Asmodeus was not 100% effective. It killed 90% of people. So, like, yeah, there would be a survivor. I mean, statistically, there'd be more than just the one survivor, but it's just, you know, like, the last time around, it's 90% of people died, and then society collapsed. There was like no way to get food to people, so then people like starved or, you know, presumably rioted and all that fun stuff. But we can save this girl from, well, I mean, we can save her from being in Neo Tokyo, but what? I have a status effect. What effect is that? I can't read Japanese. Effect. Come down here. I have a word to say to you. On my defense, okay. Control. Someone help, Mommy, I'm scared. What happened? She still can't hear you, Ark. Crawling through a hole. Aha! I got a sewer key. Yeah, it also kind of now that like the actual story's been revealed, then I don't have to, you know, withholding stuff. It does then sort of make sense that the tech levels of stuff are all over the place, because like you're resurrecting the world is not the same that like Soul Blazer was, where it was just like the world is just what it is and you go down and fix it. But you are specifically resurrecting the world from before. And so like if people are like coming back at different like places in time and technology levels, because you're just like, flip the switch and it does this, and then you're like, kill this boss, and now all of humanity just pops back into existence. Because, you know, you're magic and outside of fate, so you can do stuff like that. But yeah, that like explains at least why like, so like Neo Tokyo. We have another call. These guys have no chill and are just like, I don't care about cutscene, I'm moving around. Someone help, a lion. There's a lion chasing me. Please. A lion? In the sewers of Neo Tokyo? Ow. Lobber stole my cash. Give me my cash back, Lobber. Lobber, no lobbing. Lobber, no lobbying. Yeah, that's right. You no flaming. Attack me. Ow. Ow. Oh, good. I didn't actually have to equip the key. That's nice. Hey, look. Hey. A lion, help. Wait, calm down. Are you the only one alive? Help, hurry. And look at that. There is a lion in the sewers of Neo Tokyo. And I was like, wait. Life of Pi would claim there are escaped zoo animals all over subway system? Yeah, you know. But I do like, it's like, there's a lion, and you're like, there's a lion in the sewers, and then you go like one screen further and like, oh, yeah, there is legitimately a lion chasing that little girl. Now, that said, well, I'll do the thing first. Pond. I don't know that this is a pond, per se. Also, really, dude, do you have to... Can't you just blow up the first time? Also, maybe I should go save the girl first. I just thought it was gonna be a little empty room. Nope. No. Never mind. If I do like a sliding attack, how's that much? Oh, that does a lot, okay. All right, luck potion. Heh. You've heard of Dungeons and Dragons, but have you heard of sewers and wizards? Although I guess for us, I mean, to alliterate, since we have Beruga sending stuff, there's Dungeons and Dragons, and now there's sewers and scientists. And like, the whole lion situation would be a lot easier to handle if you could still talk to animals. We'll get to that. We'll deal with the lion in good time. Although going along the thing of talking, that is one thing that it's not like mentioned, but it makes sense, like at least to think of it that way, that like you lost your ability to talk to plants and animals once you resurrected humanity, but apparently you do still have the ability to speak all languages, which is pretty awesome. I mean, you know, and maybe it's just like everyone in the world speaks the same language. I don't know, but, you know, considering everything else is realistic-ish. Ooh, Fauchard. Do I want a Fauchard? For sure. Oh, that was bad. Oi, lion, leave her alone. Yeah, I'm sure that'll work. A knife-tipped rod used by samurais. Okay. I'll take more damage. Why there's a... I mean, like, yeah, it's Neo-Tokyo, so, like, a samurai... If there's gonna be a samurai weapon in anyone's sewers, it makes sense to be here, but... Why? Because video games, that's why. I'll take that. Magic rock. Okay. Like, haha, we finally got to... Oh, no, there's more. Why are there mechs? Why are there mechs in the sewers? Like, is... This one, I just... Like, okay, it may... Like, before I'd be like, that makes no sense. Well, we know Dr. Beruga does have robots and AI. But, like... Also, I'm just gonna put on this fancy armor and be done with it. Because video games, yeah. Worn by a feudal warlord. Left in the sewers, because why not? Do we think middle or right? Because it's gonna be a case of like the two sides flank with, yeah, flank with treasure. They're in their first fan con post-resurrection. You know. You brought them in the world and they're like, hooray, we can finally finish our robot cosplay. And then the virus comes and kills everyone and the robots take over. Hello. Grr. Arg. Please don't eat me. Lion's like, I don't understand what you're saying. Hey. All right, come on then. Battlemaster Arc is your blind date. Grr. Huh? What's the matter with him? Hey, Ark, I got it. Don't you recall seeing this lion? Take a good close gander now. Ah, it's Liam! That cub that I helped on his test of his. That's right, it's been a long time. And there you go. See, we've actually already established this. Ark can't talk to plants and animals anymore. That doesn't mean that they don't remember him, though. Like when we freed Kingbird from the black market that had imprisoned him, and he rewarded us and stuff, like, they still know who we are, even if we can't talk to them. So that little cub that we helped way back when... just like, oh right, I can't understand animals anymore. When we were in that canyon, he was so small and cute. And he's like, what, I'm not cute anymore? Hi. The lion suddenly got quiet when he saw you. Wonder what happened. This guy's called Liam. He's an old friend of mine. A lion friend? That's neat. Wonder if I can be his second human friend. I'm like, yeah, about that. What happened here? People suddenly vanished, just like that. Daddy and Mommy disappeared right in front of my eyes. Well, okay, so Asmodeus disintegrates people? That is a heck of a virus. That seems more like a space energy weapon than a virus, but I mean, before when like the people were like flashing colors and vanishing, I just thought that was, you know, the like 1995 of like, they're not gonna like have them explode in boils and stuff, but no, okay, they literally disappear. Yeah, I could see why, like, making a vaccine for that would be hard if, like, you can't even... Yeesh. I was all alone. I was lonesome, but this strange voice from this pendant would talk to me. It would cheer me up, saying light will shine if I live on. You've been very brave. It's hard being all alone. You're all alone too, I can tell. I know, I'll give you this pendant. It will give you courage. Starstone. Hey, transceiver.
Does anyone read me? If anyone can hear me, answer me. I repeat, we're Freedom's research team. Does anyone hear me?
Oh, we're saved. Why is Ark saying, we're saved? Like, Ark, you were fine. And, like, you could just walk out. We hear you. We're in a sewer pipe near the storage reservoir. There's a girl here and an animal friend. They need help.
We read you. We're on our way.
Like, it's a happy-ish ending. Like, okay, we reunited with Liam. And he's like, oh, Ark, I remember you. I won't eat this little girl. And she's like, hooray, the lion's gonna be my friend. But there is the part where everyone else in Neo Tokyo is, like, disintegrated now. Help will come soon. Okay, I think I can be friends with this lion. Liam, I've got to keep moving. Can you protect this girl? So do I have to just leave, I guess? Okay. Lord Kamari's gonna rescue us again from this dungeon. Poof. Bone pin. Yes, so the answer is, like, why is there a lion in the sewers? Presumably because someone had it on the black market, the same as Kingbird. Okay, now I think I have to do Near Lake. Okay, well, first now I need to go buy somewhere and buy another bone pin. But yes, I agree, chat, that I'm gonna be your blind date is not the best one-liner that could be said before a fight, but it is Ark. Like, you know, the fact that he could even think of a one-liner before he thought he was about to have this massive fight. Like, you know, give him some credit. He's trying. What effect is that? I can't read Japanese. Effect. Come down here. I have a word to say to you.